to see what we get to see right here. Have a look. We obviously have the obligatory
Zero
Steam
expectations.
package.
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Captured on PS5 Pro. There we go.
Whenever I see 2K, it always just reminds me of sports.
Yeah, literally.
A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Interesting. Not seen them trapped in a bubble before. I mean, they were suspended out, like from the ground upwards. Oh, there's a bit of a bullet storm feel here in places.
Okay. This looks nice. Very lush.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, definitely bullet stormish.
Oh, Skag's pregnant.
No. Oh, we got mounted weapons now.
The last game was obviously cross-platform as well, so you won't have to worry in that degree. That's if you're still on Xbox, of course.
There you go.
I'm really intrigued what they might do with some boss fights.
Larger than life ones.
That's something I expect them to maybe refine, especially with a lot of these Souls-likes. They could do something interesting.
Today,
Oh, look, there we go.
we're giving you
Here he
our
is.
deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage.
Off the bat, I'm already excited.
PlayStation 5
Yeah.
Pro.
Come on, Randy. There you go. Oh, the shirt. Straight out of biblical,
Straight out of
Israel.
Bollywood, mate.
Straight out of Nazareth.
Find the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet.
That's the Doom
All in service
Eternal
of making
reference there.
you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our long-time
He's been hanging out with
Borderlands
Imran
fans,
Khan.
we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
He seems properly hyped.
Yeah. They're going back to their grounded roots, they said.
Here we go.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as
A lot more environmental destruction as well.
mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can destruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are two of
That
our
is,
four new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
And grab mechanic was similar to the last game.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it
thanks for the
crashed into
spoiler.
a protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
Oh, Moxie's back. Nice.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Got that from Destiny 2.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Wow,
Today,
got
we're
another
venturing into
one.
Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the
It's that
4
next-gen
zones on Kairos
wetness.
that you can seamlessly
That's a
explore.
rasp.
There's next to no loading time, just endless
Crossplay,
looting
yep.
and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the
icy.
Timekeeper generals, Vile
The
Lipton,
icy?
has
You
been
can tell with
conducting
these glasses
grotesque
on. I'm assuming
experiments
that's
on
ice.
locals. It's up to us to stop it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Oh,
As you
nice.
traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful
Not quite
world.
just course, but you know.
And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here
Oh,
we've come
dropped a
across
gun.
a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Nice.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo.
I thought
And
when
as
they
a
said it
bonus,
was mini
this
games,
revealed the
there wasn't a
approximate
mini
location
game
of the
there
vault
at all,
key
was there
fragment.
really?
We
Just
can
pop
collect
into the thing
fragments
and
to unlock a hidden vault.
But I like that you don't have to
High-level
pick up a
dungeon
mission
with
first. You can just
challenging
go
combat
straight
and
into it.
serious loot.
Let's
We
get
finally
after
got a detailed map in Borderlands for once.
can it fly the whole way and dunk into that silo? No.
it. Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and
Knees
take
shattered.
off.
So what was the point of the
And
silo
if that's
hatch
not fast enough
open?
for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner. Just hop on, hit boost.
Is it
get
just a
rolling.
wind push?
You can customize the
that's,
body,
taken
paint
from
job,
Warframe.
and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Oh, vehicles.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
Okay, I've not seen anything different here thus far, really.
We're coming up on an order outpost. Let's
But
see
the way
new
that they're
movement
selling
abilities
it
in action.
is trying to make it sound different.
It's the same game, just very refined. A lot of the rough edges and annoyances seem to have been, improved upon.
Yeah.
Putting our new traversal abilities together.
The shooting does look
combat
like
more
it packs a
dynamic
bit
than
more of a
ever.
punch as well, because that was
You
one
can
thing I
dash
wasn't a
in and
fan
out
of in
melee
3.
attacks,
Oh yeah,
dodge projectiles,
especially
or quickly
Bullets
reverse
before
that
punches
was
to
even
gain an
worse.
advantage.
Yeah, you had to really level up your character to finally get something, but this... Again, does it say what level the character is? 24? Is that the level?
Yeah,
maybe.
So. It's just bullet sponge is what I don't want, that's all.
Mm. I mean, there's enough here to make a day one purchase. It's simple as that, really.
But we've got a mission to get back.
You're going full day one with this one, huh?
I think depends on GTA. I mean, if they're coming out in September,
We're meeting up with none other than Tigra Partali
then I
herself,
think the industry
Amanda.
knows something
She's a former
that we
vault
don't.
hunter and
Well, this
exotic
got
pet
shifted
sitter
back
from
2
Borderlands
weeks.
3. She came
And
to
obviously
Kairos
take
in
two
search
of the
of
same
Lily,
company,
now helping us
parent
take down
company.
the Timekeeper.
Yeah, I think if anything, if they were going to push this game, it'd be way more than 2 weeks. Especially for GTA. I mean, Ghost of Yotei is what, October something, so that's even pushing it. I mean, that's very dangerous, to be honest with you.
They
So,
might delay it, you never know.
don't use security like
I mean,
unless you've got
honestly, I
something
get the
to hide.
impression that
This must be the
Rockstar have sent out a secret memorandum. And they've been like, look, we're coming out in December. We're going to do the nice thing, so if you guys want to get your games out,
Ooh,
yeah.
your specialty. Please be my guest.
Just got to plan them carefully, because Tsushima's, so far I'm 65 hours in, and I'm only 50% of the way through the trophies. So, got to make sure I finish it in time.
Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
Improved lobby.
Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And
Oh,
two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how
Yeah,
you
they
play,
the option
we
to
just
do
want you to
both
be able
and
to hang
free, I
with your
think.
buddies and have a great time.
what, multiple difficulties, so if you wanted it easier and I wanted to play hard, we can both do it
Oh no, it's
simultaneously.
not about the way the loot gets dispersed, because in the earlier Borderlands games it was pretty much a free-for-all.
You know what I'm getting from this, actually, now that I think about it? These look like very grand Halo-style battles. And dare I say it, Destiny as well. It's got that
Yeah.
open space to really make use of the surroundings around you.
That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot.
A delivery company.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8
The fashion brand.
manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets,
Another one.
the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blasts, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo
Well,
types.
rippers.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system.
Nice.
This allows for behaviors and abilities.
Hey,
from multiple
number one
spawn
bites the
weapons.
dust.
For instance,
Talked
this
about
Vladoff
blasting.
assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots
Oh, nice.
fast and explodes things.
Custom
The
parts.
higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating
Ooh,
wilder
gun
and wilder
crafting.
loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels.
So you can make the
elemental
perfect
damage.
weapon now without the drawbacks.
Yeah.
Possibilities are
That's
truly
nice.
Look at that.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of
What?
gear
The
replaces
gun's
artifacts
running.
and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often.
Nice.
This not only devalued legendaries,
Look at that legendary
it
in a
made
sec.
everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Sweet.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with
They've got to
augments and
balance this right though, because
These are socketed enhancements
it already
that add
there's
new
quite a lot of
behaviors
admin
and
in the
functions
last
to your
Borderlands
action
game, just trying to
Different builds
You know,
completely
tweak
change
your
how
weapons and
combat
stuff.
plays out,
There
resulting
is,
in near
but
endless
just the
freedom to
UI and
explore.
the way this is laid
Oh,
out in the
it's
menu,
definitely better, yeah.
it's way easier, yeah.
Or completely respec your
I
skill
hate
trees
the
and hubs
UI in
around
the first
Kairos.
3 games.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to
I
the
mean, this is
element
looking like the
of her
perfect
weapon.
Borderlands, if I'm honest with you.
So by
literally
swapping
is
guns, I can change
touching on
Trouble's
everything that was an
damage
issue.
from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us.
Oh, cool.
Gods. Are those test tubes?
I mean, you could see, like, on the surface that if they really wanted to, they could have done a Destiny number with this.
I was literally
But I'm glad
thinking
they didn't.
if they introduced a multiplayer mode like a PvP, I wouldn't even be mad at it, to be honest, because everything
But
else is
thankfully, our
it would
fight
make
for
so
your
much
life
sense right
mechanic
now.
makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills,
Oh,
gear,
come on.
and abilities to the ultimate test.
Nice.
Whoa, 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 spoilers. That's enough of that for now.
And it
But
looks
we look
like
forward to
if
showing
you want
much
to,
more this June at our
you
first
play the game with
hands-on
zero
gameplay
HUD.
event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
What did you think then? It's looking pretty tasty.
Yeah, I think that's a day one for me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There's enough there that. Yeah, we've got to finish the third one.
Yes, we do. I mean, I'm up for finishing it.
Oh, absolutely. We just got to put our foot down and actually do it.
Actually do it.
It's not a short game whatsoever. No, there's enough there for
hundreds of hours.
Yeah. No, like I said, there's enough there for me to warrant a day one purchase. And to be honest with you, this looks like the Borderlands game that we've all been waiting for. If it plays the way they say it will. So I'm all for it, you know. It's been 10 years since the last one.
Well, we're looking forward to that dropping this year. And we said in our current podcast, you want to go check that out, by the way. Episode 22 is available right now. And you'll be able to check that shortly after this video finishes playing. You'll see a little card on the bottom right or somewhere near there. Have a look for it. It's worth checking it out. We're going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and we shall catch you next time. Bye-bye.